Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot Capricorn. I am going to be doing you a reading today. I thank you so much for your patience. It's been a little while since I've done a reading for you. And so thank you for being here today. Thank you for all of your support, for your love, for your encouragement, for your comments, for your subs, for your likes, for your shares. I am so grateful, my darling. So thank you. I'm going to I like to constantly evolve with the readings. And I felt guided today to start doing a series of mini reads. So I'm going to do a mini read for you, hopefully around about sort of 10 minutes long, but I'm going to use my mini cards for this mini reading. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So I'm going to do my Light Seers Tarot to start off with, and then I'm going to be using my Little Sun and Moon Tarot I haven't used for a while, and then my White Sage Tarot, and if we have, and Spirit guides me to do, just the traditional here Rider Waite Tarot for you. So my darlings, if the reading resonates, then this was obviously for you. Spirit will always guide you for a reading whenever you're meant to hear it. My readings are timeless, although they're time stamped, so therefore whenever you're meant to see the reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, my darling, it simply means it was not for you at this time. This reading is for those that most need to hear the message, and it's always in divine timing. So let's move ahead with the reading and see. And what I'm going to be doing with these mini reads is look to do, now I'm back from France, look to do a couple a day, so that I can get through all star signs in a week, and then we move again and we do some more mini reads. And if everybody's loving the mini reads, I'll stick with that, and if they prefer the longer reads, I'll bring those in as well. So it's an ever evolving journey for me as a reader, and for you as well, because I do this, I do these readings for you. I'm also doing them for myself, for my evolution, and I'm doing them because I'm guided to do as a messenger for spirit. So thank you. For Capricorn, for those that most need to hear this message, thank you, Spirit. That wanted to jump. So Ace of Pentacles, what a lovely start to the reading. So the Ace of Pentacles is something really big for you that you have been dreaming about and wishing about and hoping it was going to come in. Some of you may be believing and knowing it's going to come in, but you're just beginning to see the first shoots of that happening. And shoots, come up in cycles, don't they? They come up in spring. And I'm not putting a timing on this, but what I'm saying is that everything in our life goes in cycles. And when the shoots are coming up through the dark, it means that you have had a period of your time where you've gone through a cycle, whatever cycle it is that you've gone through. It's allowed for those seeds of growth of your energetic space, of your soul's evolution, of your understanding. There's been a shift within you. And this is a gift that's given to you. It's a divinely timed opportunity. Pentacles represent our manifestations. They represent our desires. Whatever it is divinely timed for you. So when something is divinely timed, it means that you haven't caused this or manifested this to happen or created this to happen as one soul. This is a souls working together in order to bring this forth to you at exactly the right time for you. Those souls may or may not know that they're part of that divine plan, but that is what the ace represents here. And it's a very young, fragile, new, fresh opportunity. So it may come in may not be as big and as bold as you might be expecting, but it is sweet, and it is fragile, and it is fresh, and it is it's in touch with where you are right now. So don't overlook it. It's a lovely message that's coming through for you. So let's just see what. Okay, so the Six of Wands wanted to stay behind for you. So wands are about your manifestation and your desires. So whatever this is, my darling, whether it is something to do with work, your life path, a relationship, whatever it is, you feel that you have achieved. You will, this is part of your soul's evolution. This is part of you feeling that you've overcome things and you've achieved things, and you're getting that recognition. But interestingly enough, it's recognition for yourself. It's not like you need the recognition from others. It's the recognition that you're proud of yourself, and that's a really lovely place to be in. And the Six of Wands is about remaining focused on where you want to go and not being distracted by anything that's negative around you. Keep remaining focused on your goals. And what I'm being told to say right here is that sometimes we can get addicted to talking about things that are not working out for us, what we perceive as problems. And problems are simply when something doesn't go the way we want it to go. Don't focus on that, because where attention goes, energy flows. Focus on your joy. Focus on what you're looking to achieve right now. Focus on why you want it, what you want and why you want it, and let go for the most part of how this is going to come in, because this is a very, I keep going back to the word fragile opportunity. It could almost break if you handle it too roughly, if you try and control it. Allow it to develop in the natural way, in the natural timing it's meant to develop. I know that'll make sense to whoever this is resonating with. And you've got the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords, what a place to be. The Queen of Swords is somebody who has gone through a lot in her life, but it has allowed her to really not be afraid to say how she feels, to say what she deserves, to speak her truth, but to do it in a way. It's a very, somebody once said to me, a very wise person said to me, that it's not how the other person receives your message it's important, it's how you deliver that message, it's how you speak that message. Because as the Queen of Swords, in speaking from your truth and from your heart space, not speaking from your ego or your pride, but purely from your heart space, from your soul space, from love, you will receive the words you speak. You will resonate as you speak them. You will understand. You will get more clarity. And that is the Queen of Swords. And you'd welcome in anybody into your energy space who is on the same energetic vibration as you. You're attracting that into your life. It can be a lonely place to be, but actually flip the loneliness into solitude. Because as you know, loneliness means that there is a dependency on others to fulfill something within us. But a solitude is a welcome spiritual opportunity to spend time with yourself, your higher self, the I am. It's the two in one, and I feel like you've embraced this time that you've had, and you've been in deep reflection, deep insight. You have been moving away from a lot of negative energies and choosing not to be around people that have pulled you down, that have made you feel uncomfortable. They've sort of slipped away from your life, and the universe has a slightly amazing universe way of removing people from our lives, sometimes in a very soft way where we can't really understand why it's happened, but we do know, you understand that it's just been done because it's for your greatest good and their greatest good, but there's still love that remains, but they're not as part of your life as they used to be. And when we are on a soul mission, when we are going through a transformation, there are people and things that do get removed because they pull us back. But you are focusing now forward, and this is why this Ace of Pentacles has come in for you. You're focusing forward, and I feel that those thoughts and the clarity and everything that you have in this present moment is purely on a forward focusing way. You're not being pulled into the past too much, but I think that's why you've almost distanced yourself from people. Try not to talk about, try not to give any energy to things that may not be happening for you at this time, because this is Ace of Pentacles is coming in. It's there. It may have already arrived for you, but it's on its way. And you've gained a great deal of wisdom on this journey, my darling. Your heart is still closed off. though. You feel very protective of your heart space. And I want you to remember at this time that if we project an energy of no, I'm going to be hurt, then what we are doing is allowing our reality to be affected, allowing our consciousness to be affected by the reality rather than the other way around, our reality by our consciousness, i.e. your energy is giving out a don't come near me because I might be hurt. But you see, remember, as the Queen of Swords, that wherever space you are in vibrationally, it's a very beautiful, clear, peaceful space. You are attracting in that energy space somebody who or something that is attracted to you because they are at the same energetic space. I hope that makes sense for you. And with this Ace of Pentacles, this is God-given, this is universe-given, this is a collective soul creating this to happen for you. So let's see what else. I'm going to use my other deck because I need to be a little bit conscious of the timing. So we're going to do the Sun and Moon. Thank you for telling me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. Whoa, that's popped out. Of course. I love these little cards. I took them to France with me, and that's why I've remembered. I've got them. So look what was come out for the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Magician and the King of Wands. There we are. So this is a reminder to you with the Magician, my darling. I want to show you the Magician card. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? This is a reminder to you that you are causing and creating your life. You are the center of your own universe. You are the I am experiencing. You are a piece of divinity. And your thoughts, your words, your actions, you are constantly placing into your future. Those are the three tools of creation. And all it takes for you to cause and create in a very beautiful, powerful, empowered way is to believe, is to know that that is true. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but Anthony Hopkins sums this up so beautifully. Believe, believe, believe. And if you can't quite believe, play the game of belief, because that is sheer power. So this is the Magician, okay? This is you being the master manifester. You're now literally beating the beat of your own drum. You're doing this, whatever you're doing right now, darling, you keep doing, because you're doing it for you. You're doing it at your pace. You're not feeling pressurized. You're doing it with the understanding that everything happens with that natural cycle. And you are very focused on what it brings you. And that's the important thing to understand, because sometimes people worry too much about what their dreams might mean for others. But if it's right for you, if you feel it's right for you, this is your knowing, your belief, your soul path, your calling, whether this is, you know, something to do with your life path or your career or relationship, if it's right for you and you know it's right for you, then ultimately, like a domino effect, it will be right for other people around you. It may not be obvious at first, but it all falls into place. Everything's exactly as it should be. Try not to be too impatient about this, okay? Try and understand that as above, down below, everything is in motion. Everything is settling in like a spider. So everything's been weaved and created. You're doing it, others are doing it for your life path. So it all has to happen. It's very fragile, like that spider's web. It all has to happen at exactly the right time. So Spirit is saying, just let go of when and how, and don't worry about it, and just become the human being. Less of the human doing, more of the human being. And remember to have fun, my darling. Remember to have fun with this. Now you've got the King of Wands. So I feel, for me, if I have a look at this, because there's another fire here, this Ace of Pentacles is something to do with something you have initially started waiting on, but now you kind of know it was going to happen. And I have a feeling it's something to do with a relationship or something that's very important for you, but because you've got the King of Wands also with the fire, it's something really rather magical. Because you've got the unicorn there, and whoever that King of Wands is, they're coming in very openly to you. You know, kings and queens are about being human beings. We are beings, not doings. And this King of Wands, there's something very magical about them. And you have, do you see here with the Magician, you have caused and created whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, whatever this opportunity, offer, love offer, job, whatever it is, my darling, you've caused and created it. And there has been, thank you, Spirit, you have released, let go of so many things that the old way of you, the old way of being, you've gone through a whole big, massive cycle. And you're now seeing things as they are, not as you are. You've really started to understand how it all works and who you are. And it's a beautiful reading. So now I'm going to move on to my White Sage Tarot to see if there's anything else for you. Thank you. Please tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. There we go. Lovely. Eight of Pentacles, of course. So the Eight of Pentacles is about that inner work, the work that you've been doing on yourself, or the work that you've been doing career-wise. But for me, this with the flower here, what Spirit is showing me is that there's that lovely expression, you know, the flower doesn't dream of the bee, the flower blossoms and the bee comes. So I feel for many of you, whoever this is resonating with, whoever I'm having a soul-to-soul conversation with, that this is about love, and you have blossomed within yourself. You have focused on you. You have focused on coming into the person that you've always known you were, but you'd forgotten for a while. Maybe you'd lost yourself in other relationships, but you have now really created that strong foundation within yourself. And whoever's coming towards you is coming in as a king. They're coming in with their own sense of awareness and being, and that's why I say don't fear this, and let it unfold naturally. There's no rush to this. Thank you. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you for Capricorn. Anything more on this Ace of Pentacles? And you've learnt both. Thank you, Spirit. You've both learnt to allow this in. There is still a protectiveness of you. You're still a little, and this is why you've come to this reading. Let go of the fear now, my darling. You've caused this. You've created this from the new, greatest, grandest version, as I'm going to quote Neil Donald Walsh, of who you are. You've caused and created this Ace of Pentacles to happen for you. There is no need to fear. You've gone through that. This is just a story that you've been telling yourself for a long time. Our mind doesn't really make sense of anything. That's why we have to get out of our mind, be out of our mind and in our feelings to really understand things, because our mind only retains that judged data, that the stories that we tell ourselves. You're not the story that you've told yourself. You're not that person. And I think there is just moments where you have this doubt, but you've allowed this in, and they've allowed this in. You've stopped. You're so much more in the moment now. You've stopped being so attached to past things, and you've manifested this in. So it's very fragile. Let it grow. Talk to it, sing to it. Isn't it lovely that if we talk to sing to plants, they respond beautifully. So with your manifestation, just keep visualizing it and just surround it with beautiful energy. Don't talk about it too much to other people, because sometimes indirectly somebody doesn't intend to sabotage it, but maybe doubt that they might have attached to it might also affect that energetic space of this Ace of Pentacles. So this is something for you and you alone. You decide if you want to speak about it or not. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Anything else from this deck? Yes. The Fool. And look at that baby fox. Is that a baby fox? It's a baby fox or a baby dog, but I was told a fox. So I think this is a beautiful card. This is this brand new cycle. And I think this is wonderful, darling. The fox, the dog, it all talks about the loyalty you've shown yourself, the respect you've shown yourself, the love you've shown yourself. And now Spirit is saying, take the leap of faith, because it's time now for you. Anything else? One more card from this deck, please. Be playful again. A puppy, be playful, be in the moment. Stop worrying about things. You know, nothing has any meaning except for the meaning we assign it. So stop worrying about it. It's all exactly as it's meant to be. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You've done beautifully, my darling. And I'm going to finish with this because it's such a lovely, I love these cards. Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And there's the Pussy Willow. So I'd like you to look up the meaning of the Pussy Willow, just see what comes up for you. Just put in Pussy Willow spiritual meaning and see what comes up for you with that. With the Ace of Wands, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a yes. If you've got a question there hovering in your mind, this is a double yes from the universe for you. And whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, it's the cornerstone of the Three of Pentacles. This is an incredibly important opportunity, blessing, opportunity, moment for you, and treat it very, very carefully and very, very gently. I think this is, you know, it's a stunning reading for you, my darling. So it's come. I'm just going to finish with this. Great hopes and blessings. You've gone through something extraordinary. That cycle was an incredibly painful but healing cycle for you, and you've transformed, and you've done so much work on, whether you know this or not, on unblocking your heart, blocking all of your chakras. Your heart chakra still needs a little bit of work on it, but all your other chakras, you've done an incredible amount of work, and you've released things, you've let things go, things that no longer serve you. You've taken a good long hard look at yourself and others, and you've come away with no judgment of others or yourself. You've just come into that place of knowing who you are and what you deserve, and you've become your own foundation. And I think this is a stunning, stunning reading for you, Capricorn. So beautiful. I look forward to doing another reading for you very soon, if I'm going to be doing these mini readings. And thank you again, my darlings, for all your comments and all your likes and shares and subscribes. Very, very grateful. Take care. Bye-bye.